In the Experience Center, the redshirt senior Jay Huff, 7'1", 240 from Durham, North Carolina. Almost 12 points per game, but he's a shot-blocking machine. Leads him with 17 blocks on the season. Of 20 from beyond the arc, and that's 15%. Not going to get it done. And he turned it over 18 times as well. Looking in the corner, Mucius on target. Although Virginia boasts an 8-game winning streak in the series. Last win in Virginia for Wake Forest. Came back in 2010, and they get the easy hoop inside Aguama.
Going to bring Huff out, too, and take a shot blocker out of the middle.
And Virginia turned it over on their last possession. Had just 5 turnovers a week ago in the win against Notre Dame, and they get the Hauser jumper for 3. So right now for Virginia, just a Hauser 3 representing its scoring in the early going. Clark trying to make his move. Up and under, and he puts it off the square and in. Kihei Clark with a nifty little move. Up and under and in, and we're tied at 5.
Time down a little bit, but I have a feeling as we get into conference play that he'll be back up around 36, 37 minutes a game.
Driving to the rim and scoring, so Wake Forest takes the lead on the drive by Jonah Antonio. Owen in a big hurry to initiate the offense at the rim. Out of the corner, that's all net for the three-pointer. So for Wilkins, just his second 3 of the year, Mike. They go around the perimeter. Murphy, 16 of 31. 3-point shooting for the junior from Durham, North Carolina. At the other end, another 3, knocking it down. Williamson in there on the handle right now for Wake, and the handoff Mucius. Spin, cycle to the rim, and score the basket. Isaiah Mucius going to the free throw line.
It's the look, and you can see he gets a little brush screen. Defense cheating a little bit over on the top. McCoy got out of position slightly. Otto may be playing as well as anybody in the conference.
Isn't he? 25 points in that win against Wake. Big factor in the win against North Carolina as well for Georgia Tech. That's Hauser with a skillful turnaround, Mike.
But he's the guy they'll look to in the post, especially with Huff out of the game.
So Hauser's got 5 points at the other end. Whoa. As Mike referenced, Kihei Clark, part of that national championship team. Murphy with a strong move off the glass and in. He wants home court advantage. He wants to play that tournament right here at John Paul Jones Arena. And here comes Clark. He's got Murphy. And that one knocked away.
Good pursuit that time defensively.
Jalen Johnson got back. Mucius to the rim. Gets the roll. Along with Mike Jaminski, Tom Wormy, our outstanding ACC college basketball production crew. They go inside and the layup. Good looking passing connection.
And it's like mirror images of one another without that real post presence inside.
Another 3. Is that Masood again, Mike?
Gonna start talking to the referee that usually sets up camp over there.
Yep. Wake Forest continues the hot shooting. Williamson. Huff looking for a safety valve. Straight away. 3 ball. And it's money from Beekman. How about that passing? They go inside and they get 2 from Aguama. 4 points now for Aguama. Gliding in and scoring. And that's Reese Beekman again. 2-time All-American and MVP of the ACC tournament back in '95 for Wake. Second all-time in points scored. Jay Huff, some points at the other end.
Take number 2, 3, and 4. I don't think they add up to Ralph Sampson. I don't think anybody's going to catch him.
Ralph has 452 blocks.
Don't get caught with your feet.
Swinging gate. The swinging gate. But I digress. Clark, a no-look. Murphy, catch and release, and he's ripping the ropes for Virginia.
Yeah, even with that great shooting by Wake Forest, still only now a 3-point lead.
Up and under Clark, and there's going to be a timeout on the floor. 100 people are maximum capacity for fans tonight under the health and safety guidelines and protocols of UVA and the ACC. Here's a steal. That'll be Beekman going in. 2-fisted rim rocker. Wake Forest, the shot clock's down to 2. They got the shot away on the drive. Williamson. 6 points for Williamson in this first half. This is Clark. Quick release. Put a little air under that one and some touch as well, Mike. 19 points in the win a week ago for Clark. Had the last bucket. Guama, that'll spin around and drop. Also had 5 boards. They work it into the corner. Antonio. Wow, that's some good ball movement to find the free man, Mike. Hauser trying to back in. Drew the double, found the open man. Dropped it off to Justin McCoy for 2. 7 different Virginia players scored in that first half. That's Murphy, the aerial pass. Wow. Beekman aggressively to the rack.
For this game, I like him and Clark starting together.
Absolutely. A Guama second effort. Oh, he got the defenders in the air, both of them.
The style that he'd play, but, you know, a little bit slow, very deliberate, solid defense. But you win like that, and your fans will come out.
Beekman makes the steal. Hauser trying to fill the lane. Tries to get around the defender and score the basket in the foul against Wake. Well, they were number 1 seed and declared the champs. Number 2 seed was Virginia as Clark hits a little follow-away action.
Point percentage starts to evaporate a little bit. Have to try to get inside, get to the rim, and that's when it's tough against Virginia. Nice pull-up jump shot.
So Mucius leads all scorers, Mike, with his 12 points. This is Huff on the interior, trying to get around a Guama, and he does it.
Yeah, at his size, he can play over the top of virtually anybody that Wake has along the front line.
On the baseline, Beacon was cut off, but found Murphy for 3. Virginia outscoring Wake 14-4 in the second half.
Good answer.
Yep. Drive by Williamson for 2. Shot clock is down to 5 for Hauser. The recognition, and it's all net. And so 3 Cavaliers to double digits. Beekman, Hauser, and Murphy, who leads the way with 13.
Huff that time got tangled up and slipped.
So Mucius just made his 4th 3 of the game, Mike. He's 4 for 5.
Yeah, doubled up his scoring average nice for all. And that's all you have to do with Huff in this game is throw the ball at the rim, and he's going to get it.
4 made 3s in the game for a career high for Mucius tonight here in Charlottesville. Hauser, quick move around the hip of the defender, and a chance at the 3-point play. Wonderful addition in the transfer from Marquette. Played 3 seasons for them.
And here's the jump shot by him coming off a double-double against Notre Dame.
He's got a 3 tonight, made 3 threes against Notre Dame, and Clark will glide in. Timeout, Steve Forbes and Wake Forest. A lot of adjustments being made on many levels, but we are playing. That ball is bouncing, and the sneakers are squeaking, and Hauser's hitting the shot. Yeah, highly skilled, Mike. And that's 7 of 8 games because Virginia's 5-2 on the season and 1-0 in conference play. Here's Clark trying to calculate that angle. Tipped, was it McCoy?
Yes, yeah, McCoy, and good position inside.
Guama, well defended by Huff, just holding his ground. Antonio.
Tough shot. I mean, that was that whole sequence was really defended well.
Clark, what a pass. Threaded the needle right to McCoy. And all of those 10 have been in the paint for Clark. After that pretty assist to McCoy. That's a tough twisting shot. Mucius, national champs in 2019. 35 wins that season, Mike. That's a school record.
And I knew him back when.
Didn't you, though? Wow. And trailed by 5 at halftime. Antonio stepping back. Good looking shot from the corner. Jonah Antonio. Against St. Francis, Kent State, William & Mary, and the win last week on the road at Notre Dame. That's an easy steal.
Yeah, tough. It was a freshman mistake that time.
Antonio. Jonah Antonio, another 3-pointer.
More sense of urgency.
Antonio lost the handle, and Wake's going to lose the game. So they made a run late, but 70-61 is going to be our final count, Mike. And Tony Bennett and the Virginia Cavaliers have won 5 of their last 6, and they're now 6-2.